Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing information, seeing the data for the very first time. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, have an order at 12 for a put here, and I got that. At 12. Although not looking like the greatest of entry points. So just taking a $30 move right there. And I would have been okay, but that's all hindsight. So I had to admit, not the greatest of entry points, but did that mean that I needed to take a losing trade? Did it mean that I needed to go for break even? No, it didn't mean any of that. It just meant that, in my mind, I needed to just go for a little bit less. Now, yes, again, you're right. No, you didn't, Clay. You would have been okay. And yes, you're right. But friendly reminder, this is live trading. I don't know what's coming next. So at the exact moment in time, I decide, not looking for, didn't seem like the best of entry points. Now I need to... And I'll start the process over again, this time first entry point at 1070. So if this thing wants to come back up here again, I'd be interested in it. But like I said, need to accept the fact that was not the greatest entry point. But I want to reiterate, just because maybe you accept the fact that it wasn't the greatest entry point does not automatically mean that you need to take a max loss, or that you need to take a loss, or that you even need to go for break even. Maybe sometimes it's just, okay, you just can't go for as big of a win as what you were originally thinking. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. So yeah, a mediocre trade there, 30 bucks. So still a winning trade, not what I was thinking. But if this thing wants to come back down, then I'd be interested potentially in some calls. But this thing's got a little bit more to go. But all right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. Okay, I have an order at 12.20 for a call. This thing needs to come down just a bit more. All right, I'm going to go to 11.70 at this point. I will go ahead and pause for now. Okay, I have an order at $11. And I'm in for a call. And out for a $50 scalp there. So I will look to restart the process here at 970 if it wants to come back down. So let me just double check. So 970. So I will go ahead and pause for now. But yeah, simple little trade there. Okay, I thought for a second because the bid dropped down. There we go. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go to 920 because this thing is starting to accelerate quite a bit. So I'll try to play it more on the conservative side. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 14.70 here for a put. So this thing needs to come up a bit more. I'm going to go ahead and change this to 14.20 now. Like I said, it needs to come up a bit more. And then looking for this thing to roll back over. I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 12.50. In there at 12.50. And out for a $50 scalp. Did I hit record? I think I hit record. All right, good. Recording. We'll look to start that process over again if this thing wants to come up to that 436 mark. So SPY at 436 would once again be interested in trying to play a potential put. I will go ahead and pause. So nothing big, including one trade where it didn't really go as well as I wanted it to, but little things add up. I mean, it's 10.16 and I'm up $130. I mean, where in the world can you make 100? Well, with commissions, let's call it 120. Where in the world can you make $120 in 45 minutes? That's kind of crazy. And as I always say, and I'm sorry to annoy, but it's such a good perspective builder, especially in this world of social media where you see massive numbers. But would you ever go up to somebody that makes, let's just say 25 bucks, 50 bucks an hour and say, you know, I made 120 bucks in 45 minutes. I'm not very happy about it. No, you would never say that because you're not a greedy savage and you wouldn't want that person to think that you're a greedy savage. So it's bizarre, but amazing how little small gains, just little trades here, little trades there, add up relatively in kind of mind-boggling ways. Again, 45 minutes and I've made 120 bucks. That is crazy. And I'm sitting at home. I'm in basically my underwear. I mean, it's a very bizarre situation when you actually just stop and reflect on it. So don't let social media wreck your reality, right? Stay grounded in reality. And the way you do that, and I don't know, maybe you work a job. How much do you make per hour, right? So let's just say you make 20 bucks an hour and you have these results. Or let's say cut this in half. Let's say it's 100 bucks. Let's say it's 80 bucks. And you're somebody that makes 20 bucks an hour. Would you say, well, geez, I made 80 bucks. I'm not very happy about it. 80 bucks in 45 minutes. Oh, I'm not. No, you would never say that, right? So keep perspective. All right, well, I was kind of stalling. Well, I wanted to make that point, but also wanted to stall to just see if we could capture a movement up here and I could potentially get another trade. But as of now, not looking like it wants to necessarily come back up there. So, all right, I will go ahead and pause. Have an order at 10.50. For a second there, I was best bid. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust it down to 10 now because I think I could potentially get a quick snap. But we'll see if it wants to push up through that yellow line. I will pause for now. Okay, I'm at 9.50. That was a move I wanted. So let's go to 9.10 now. Oh, just mistimed it. So that is the catch-22 with options. They sure do give you leverage. You can make nice little scalps and all that, but there's not any sort of direct correlation so you never quite know where the price is going to be when the price gets to a certain level, and you just saw it there. So there are no holy grails. Options are great in many regards, don't get me wrong, but everything comes with a catch. So I'll go ahead and cancel that out. Although if this 5-minute chart, we're looking at the 1 minute here, but if the 5-minute wants to continue on up to, let's call it 436.25, I would be very, very interested in potentially going with a bigger size position because that would definitely be an interesting spot. But like I said, it's going to need to move up a bit more for that, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, I have an order at 9.20 for a put. That was what I needed, was that move. So let's go to 8.70 now. Nope. Gotta go to 8.20 now. In fact, this thing is seemingly accelerating, so I'm gonna just try to play it extra conservative and go with 7.50. And if I don't get filled, oh well, I'm still green on the day. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 13.50. Did not get filled. Believe I was best bid. So let's take this down to 13 now. I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 11. Filled at 11. Why is it so hard to get out? Wow, why that was so difficult. That was crazy. That was a great entry point too, and it should not have been that difficult. All right, I'm going to start the process over again at 1350 if this move wants to come down. So we'll see what happens. I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 1150. Okay, that was the move. So let's go to 1070 now. Now we'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I'm at 1070. Well, got another push down, but not quite enough. So again, I'm being extra picky here just because if I don't get filled at this point, you know, I'm up 180 bucks. So no need to, you know, to force anything. Well, I mean, you should never force anything, but my point here is, like I said, if I don't get filled, then not the end of the world. Okay, so I tried again, no fill. Okay, let's see if I can get 920 here. Okay, could not get it there either. Let me check something out on the 5 minute, which is off screen right now. So yeah, what is that about? Or let me just switch up strike prices here. Try 1450. All right, I will pause. But again, I'm being self-admittedly very, very high maintenance in terms of entry points at this point. So we'll see what happens. I will pause. All right, well, that's all I have. I'm going to go ahead and call it good. Closing the day 180. I think I made 4 trades. Total time, we'll call it right around hour and 15 minutes, give or take a little bit. I was at my computer, you know, just that's the nice thing when you work from home, when you're a trader, you can check in, no good setups, walk away. Check in again, no good setups, walk away. So in total, like I said, hour and 15 minutes, and I'm very happy with the 180 bucks with commissions. Let's call it 165-ish. So that's all I have. Pretty anticlimactic day. I like days like this. Nothing crazy happened, and you know, just overall, bunch of little small trades that add up very nicely considering the time that was put into it. So hopefully you enjoyed. Take care if you enjoy these live trade videos. If you enjoy seeing the sorts of kind of what I would hope is just realistic trading, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.